So let's go ahead and talk about the nicest handgun I have ever shot, the TWC Hex by Jacob Grey Firearms. Welcome back to the Muzzlebroke channel, everybody. And today we're going to be talking about the TWC Hex, an absolutely stunning 9mm double stack 1911 that I am already incredibly impressed with. In this video, we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing of the weapon, go over the specs of the firearm, talk about my first impressions here at the studio, and then we'll take you to the range to go over some first shots with this bad boy. So opening up the box, comes with a real nice cloth range bag. Inside the range bag, we have the gun itself, comes with a little chamber flag, with one 17-round mag inserted in the gun. In this extra pocket of the range bag, we have another 17-round 2011 mag from Checkmate. We have our instructions and owner's manual, another chamber flag and lock. We have our inspection pass information, along with the casing of the round that was used to test the gun. My favorite thing that came in this range bag is going to be an RMR plate for the gun, along with some extra screws for your RMR kit, and some installation Allen wrenches. So let's go ahead and go over the specs. So the TWC Hex from Jacob Grey is a double stack 1911 9mm handgun. It's going to have a total length of 7.5 inches, width 1.45 inches, and a height of 5.5 inches. Barrel on this bad boy is going to be 4.25 inch stainless steel bull barrel. That barrel is either going to be a DLC black coating or this tin coated rose gold finish that we have on this one. We have an aluminum grip module on this guy with this beautiful hex pattern as well. This frame does come in the OD green we have here on the channel, as well as a black or an FDE color. We have a fully CNC machined 3.5 pound trigger pull on this guy, and she comes in at a weight of 30.98 ounces. For the recoil system, we do have a 12 pound recoil spring with a DLC coated toolless guide rod. Notable features on this weapon are going to be the ported barrel and slide, the pinned grip safety, and the flared magwell. So first impressions of the gun. For me, the second I got this out of the bag, the first thing you notice is really how incredible the fit and finish is of the gun. And what do I mean by fit and finish? When you pick up the weapon and really start taking a look at it, the machining and attention to detail on this is just absolutely second to none. I mean, there's just a ton of beautiful machine work that went into the manufacturing of this system. The ports in the barrel and the slide are very nicely machined. I'm a huge fan of the serrations on the front and back side of the slide. The hexagonal texture on the grip module, as well as the texturing on the back strap and the front of the frame, is just really nicely put together. There is absolutely no play at all between the slide and the frame. Cycling the gun and racking the slide, that action is just incredibly smooth. There is no wiggle, play, or slop anywhere on this gun. So for me, this is one of those guns that not only really looks cool from a distance, but once you get up close and really start inspecting the quality of the machine work, the action of the slide, how the pieces fit and correlate together, it's just really impressive to me. I mean, this is just a very well-built, nice, beautiful firearm. The next thing I kind of noticed about the gun was just like how well balanced it really felt in the hand. The grip module really does provide a lot of texturing to really get a good grip on the gun. It feels really nice and level in the hand and just has a really nice harmony when you're holding the gun. The next thing I noticed was kind of how easy this gun was to manipulate. The mag release is prominent, throws that mag out of the gun nice and easy for us. The slide release is actually incredibly easy to use. Sometimes on these 2011s or double stack 9mm, the slide release leaves a little bit left to be desired and it's kind of hard to hit, but this one actually hits very easily and nicely. That should hopefully make for some faster reloads. Again, the action on this gun is super smooth and crisp, and this 3.5 pound trigger is actually very impressive. There's really no take up at all. You apply that 3.5 pounds, trigger breaks. We'll go ahead and reset that trigger. Little bit on the reset, and we're ready to go. And that trigger breaks again. It is just very crisp and a very positive reset on this as well. The iron sights on this gun were also something I really enjoyed. We do have suppressor height sights on this guy with a blacked out rear and an orange front sight that actually has tritium in it, so it does glow in the dark. In the category of sights, I'm also going to note again that this gun does come with an RMR optics plate, which is very much appreciated. There's nothing more irritating to me than buying a high-end firearm and then having to go spend an extra 150 or 200 bucks on an optics plate. So I was appreciative that this gun did come with an RMR optics plate. So putting all those first impressions together, I picked up the gun out of the box, had a really beautiful looking piece sitting in front of me that manipulated very well, that was very well machined, and you could really tell there's an incredible attention to detail with this. We do have that aluminum frame giving us some more weight to the gun, and this beautifully ported barrel and slide. So I was incredibly excited to get this beauty to the range and do some first shots. So we have our very first shots with the incredibly beautiful Jacob Grey TWC Hex. Let's see what we think. I've been incredibly excited for this. Ooh, man, that shoots nice. You can definitely tell those ports are doing their job. Keeping that muzzle flip down, really decreasing the recoil. That is a really nice shooting gun. When you're shooting this, it does feel really well balanced in the hand, and the stippling and the texturing on this grip really gives your hand a nice grip on it, especially when you're shooting. I mean, it's aggressive, but it's not tearing the hell out of me. It just feels really well balanced and nice in the hand. So I really was only trying to run through 1 or 2 mags with this gun just to get some first shots with it, but I ended up running through a couple hundred rounds with it already just because I couldn't put it down. That's just so much fun to shoot. It shot incredibly flat due to those ports and the balance of the gun. Shooting it really made me appreciate the hexagon grip module because it really did just grip my hands and feel very nice and stable. And it was just incredibly fast with the follow-up shots. And I think that's kind of due to both the ports and the trigger on this guy. Like I said, that 3.5 pound trigger is just incredibly impressive, and you can really appreciate that at the range when you're doing some bill drills or speedy follow-up shots. Now, we are absolutely going to do a very extensive 1,000 round range review on this system here on the channel, where we're going to compare it to some of the other speedy guns in the collection and really kind of dive into some of the very nuancy things with this platform and how it performs for the price point. But I will tell you at this point, after the initial unboxing, first impressions, and first shots, I'm just an absolute huge fan of this gun. I have a lot of high-end guns, I have a lot of really nice pieces in the collection, but this gun by far is just the most beautiful and sexy in my opinion. I did kind of opt for a little bit of the flashier colors with the rose gold barrel and the OD green frame, but even aside from the color scheme, just the incredible attention to detail of the serrations, the grip module texturing. I mean, there's even texturing right below the pick rail. There's just so much machining and attention to detail that went into this gun. It's just truly impressive. And being able to take it to the range, get our first shots, and prove that it actually shoots very nicely as well, really did kind of show me that this girl is not only very beautiful, but also very functional as well. So there will absolutely be plenty more content here on the channel of the TWC Hex by Jacob Grey Firearms. The 1000 range review for this bad boy is coming to the channel, so please subscribe. You're not gonna want to miss it. It really means a lot to me that you guys take some time and watch my content, so thank you again. Make sure you are subscribed because the 1000 round range review of this is gonna be wild. So y'all have an absolutely amazing and safe week, and I will see you guys at the next Muzzlebroke video.